All right, everyone, welcome back to the Theta Communications YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be diving into proof of stake, inflation rate, and the new update for the Elite Edge Node booster. Before we dive in, let us thank our Theta stakers as well as our Tfuel stakers over on ThetaCommunications.com. You all make this content possible, as well as make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below to boost Theta-related content in the YouTube algorithm. All right, we're going to start off tonight with the Theta news with the Elite Booster now is going to be able to earn the base staking rewards. And what are the base staking rewards? This is the pre-built-in Tfuel inflationary mechanism that we like to call over here the jump starter for the real work that's going to be coming about with the GPU and the compute-powered future. Right, data is the new oil, and the current model with the booster rewards is paying out job rewards based around work that is done through the compute power and the capital that is locked up in the booster rewards. So Theta has announced that the base staking rewards will be enabled within the booster now, and it's important to realize that the base staking rewards rocks around 5 to 7% depending upon provider fees, but it is available when Tfuel is unlocked and withdrawn. So therefore, this is going to be another big sink on the inflation of Tfuel, right? Because if everyone is chasing booster or engaging with them, then this reward is held off or pushed to the side until they're unlocked. So if it's for a year, that Tfuel is stuck and that inflationary monetary asset is now not able to go and push forth onto the open market. So this will act as a great sink, especially will boost some of the activity with the booster, and therefore will create and drive deflationary mechanisms within the Tfuel economy. This is really important as we dive in with proof of stake and understanding the sinks that are necessary to not fall into some of the traps that other protocols have fallen into. I think that Mitch and team have done a great job with what they've outlined. I really appreciate, and some may hate this, the low yield on the Guardian node, as we see with projects like Celestia and Solana are now trying to vote their way out of higher inflationary yield for their governance coins. And this is a huge challenge, is if you hit it too hard right out the gate, and even with this, they didn't have a fixed 10% like Cosmos did. And look at where the Atom token is right now, right? Everyone staked it, everyone yielded off of it, and then they stripped all the value out of it and extracted it away with the inflationary reward. So even with this, with Celestia, this is from the co-founder over there, they're trying to drop it and find the right balance, and theirs isn't even that high. So the understanding that you can erode value very quickly if you give it away right up front, right? And then what you've done is you've created a proof of stake model where your biggest holders, who are the biggest earners of these inflationary coins, are not going to want to vote for this because they want to extract the maximum amount of value from the coins. And so you have this competing value set where you have people who receive value up front and hype waves create market caps to explode, and then you get the petering off of it where it slowly dies down and maneuvers from there. This becomes super challenging as you're trying to gain momentum. So a lot of people have pushed against Theta and what they've done with their 2-token model, but it's something that I've appreciated as I've seen other models disintegrate into the ether, for lack of a better term. But even Ethereum is challenged by this. We also can talk about the lack of DeFi over on Theta. I think DeFi on some of these proof of stake chains is a ticking time bomb because you have so much leverage baked into wrap staked tokens, as well as some of these leverage protocols, right? Let's use Jupiter as an example. if Jupiter on Solana grabs more and more of the capital of the Solana over there, since it is the most revenue positive element of Solana, at what point does this DeFi element start to gain too much power over the network's progression, right? And what we're seeing with proof of stake is you're seeing fiat money in real time on a accelerated scale funnel down into these monopolies within these mini economies. And it's really going to be fascinating to see how and who gains power over what. So with Theta's Guardian Node network and the validator set that they've set out, this has spread out enough of the subset so that we can actually have a true economy on top. And if those layers come about going forward, it didn't come about from the DeFi elements. It came about from people who were convicted to GPU compute and the distribution of assets and building that oil pipeline. So the incentives and the people and the timeliness of everything are going to set the standard. And this is something that's not taught or not learned because it's such a long, grueling process to build an economic system in that way, because you have to strip away some of the elements that people would really enjoy, which is those DeFi elements, the high yield, all the crazy looping strategies. And what you're left with is a great base template that can only be formed over years of time and persistence. While everyone else is chasing proof of stake assets, everyone now can turn their attention to the real yield, which is going to be the GPU capacity, the compute resources, all the things that us at Theta Communications has been working so hard to deliver at a subsidy, mind you, in terms of for the first multiple years, we were not profitable, and we had to work really, really hard to engage with the community and try to maintain and build out something to get Theta to a place where we can all survive and thrive together. And I think with Elite Booster Edge Nodes now jumping on board here, where they're going to be earning the base staking rewards, I believe that Theta is primed for new announcements, new partnerships, and new job rewards, because these job rewards are going to be the real yield that is not inflationary. These are the things that are going to be providing actual economic drivers, and then it's Theta Labs' job on the back end to create the sinks necessary within the Theta Edge cloud that maximize the Tfuel uptick and create the proper flywheel mechanism so that we all win. I hope you have found this video useful. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And as always, I will see you on Tfuel Island. Take care. Bye-bye.